She did?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, what
All right.
would you? But,
Well, regardless, we're here
I
trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
I appreciate you coming because someone stranger called. I don't appreciate that, but I guess we need to find out. So what's going on here? I pulled in literally as they pulled in to my home. I was told I can't go in my home. They don't know who I am. Blah 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 blah. Because I wouldn't give them my name.
Okay.
I didn't know why they were here. I know my wife wouldn't call unless it was something serious. So I'm worried about my family. I want to go see my family.
Okay, and we're here to
he
check.
tells me there was a welfare check. Well, I'd like to know what's that about? Who called that in?
What did this officer tell you?
He didn't tell me anything. This is my problem. This is my home.
Well, I did not tell you anything because you didn't identify yourself.
I didn't. I have now though. 5 minutes ago. Okay. Can you tell me what's
and you're
going on in my
still
home?
circling around there because you asked for the sergeant.
Please
So
don't
when you
come
asked
to
for the
our house,
sergeant,
bro.
everything
you know what I
is.
mean? Like this. I'm concerned now. Now you know who I am. What's going on?
Like I said, we got a call for a welfare check. Somebody said somebody was in danger.
So if I do that, if I can just do that randomly, and
You can do that all night, and we're on a
fucking
wild
fuck with
goose
people,
chase,
that's
unfortunately.
fucking crazy.
Look, what's your first name?
I'm
Joseph.
Joseph. We're not here to fuck with people. We're here to
Dude,
make
that's
sure.
that's not okay.
You have to understand, it is okay, and it's actually perfectly legal. Let me run this. If you had,
I'm gonna do it then. I worry about lots of people. I'm gonna start doing it. You're gonna go to their house, right?
we're absolutely going to go to their house,
And
and I'll tell you
Alright.
what. I'll tell you what. If
Yeah.
you start making false police reports,
They ain't false reports. These
Okay.
are real concerns.
let me ask you
Okay.
something. Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to keep cutting me off?
I'm just explaining myself. 'Cause
Okay. Well, I'm trying to
accusing
explain.
me.
I'm trying to explain this. Okay.
Okay.
If you had a daughter, and maybe you do, I don't know.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was older, and somebody said, "Hey, something might be going on in that house. Can you please respond to make sure she's okay?" That is our job. And you know how many times we do it a week? Numerous.
Yo,
And you
make-
know how many times we
Okay.
go there, and
Okay,
everything's
I know,
great,
I
and
get
we
that,
leave.
But like, shouldn't you do some probing questions? Like, does she go to school every day? Every day. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You know,
Well,
like,
we're trying to ask
Well,
you
it's
probing
psychology.
questions,
Every
Probing
okay?
these questions too. You that didn't identify yourself as
When you
living
take
here?
these phone calls, I think you don't willy-nilly into
We
people's
don't take
homes
the
over
calls,
like. 'Cause you know how
unfortunately.
people can be, right? Vindictive. Am I right?
But, like I said, we don't take the call.
Well,
And we take
just
that
did.
into account.
understand.
Okay?
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, and I'm not trying to be a
I
smart ass,
understand.
but when we come to a situation like this, and then the resident is giving us a home,
Yeah, because you should have seen.
Are you gonna let me talk, or are you gonna let me-
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm just trying to.
when we come to a residence to check the welfare of your wife, and you're being extremely defensive about it, that raises a lot of red flags
You
for
don't
me.
know why? Because you weren't here, ma'am. I was
Okay.
defensive
And I
because they
wasn't,
just
you're right.
ran up into my front door and she opened it just to see what was going on. She wasn't letting them in. She just see what's going on, and they're just they're walking. I said,
You
"Get out
do
of my
that
house." I
from
don't
sitting
do
in your
that.
car, okay.
'Cause I didn't know what you were here for.
Okay, well, we're
If
here
it
for a
was
check the
more like,
welfare,
well,
so.
okay, I just thought we.
Yeah. And if everything's great, we'll be on our way,
well, that's
okay?
fine. I understand everything should
Yeah.
be fine. It always is.
Okay.
Just
How
have
many
a seat,
people-
right? Don't get back in the
Don't
truck.
tell
Just
me.
have a seat
That's
right
the problem I have. I'm being accused of like if I'm a guilty party, and I'm not.
just trying to
because
keep
I'm
everybody
a little bit
safe.
leery of cops are in my house, dude. That's you know what I mean.
Here,
No.
here,
I'm
you
just trying
listen.
to
You
keep
have to
everybody
understand when we don't know you. You don't know us. When we
I wanna
come to
know
this,
what you do.
holy shit, are you going to let me
Well, no,
talk?
because by now you could open the fridge, seen the.
Okay,
food,
well,
seen
we're
the
about to
bedroom, seen the
detain
house
you in
display. I don't-
handcuffs for our
Why?
safety because you're walking all over the place. Just
I'm
calm
not
down.
fucking moving. What are you
Just
talking
calm
about?
down.
Holy shit, man.
Thank
guys,
you. Have a seat.
I'm gonna sit down because you're just gonna make shit up if I don't. But I can't believe you would say that. I'm walking all over the place. I've stood in this spot since you got here, man. People have a right to their home. You know what I mean? Like
We're not trying to keep you from your home.
You trample on it because if I get upset, then you can say, "Oh, I'm being like some kind of like a problem." You have to.
You
detain
have
me
every
'cause I'm
right to be
you
upset. I'm trying to
in my home.
explain to you what's going on.
Yeah,
Is
you
the
know, we're just private people. You know what I mean? Like
I understand
this is
that.
not
That-
okay, and we
Nobody
have good
wants their
family-
business out there. I
We have
get
good family
that.
support. We have like, there's no reason anyone would freaking. That's a vindictive person doing that.
and we don't know. We don't know that
Well,
person either.
we
So.
do. We know.
Oh, you okay? Who was it then? Because we don't know.
I don't believe.
Is there somebody that you
so
think
this
may
is a
call?
random call.
Okay. Is there somebody you think may call?
I think there are people that disagree with us in the way that our lifestyle. And so yeah,
Okay.
I think that would be one, and I don't know why because we don't,
Yeah.
it's just we don't, we're not into bicycles and fucking, I don't know, like we're just, you know what I mean? We're here for the school. That was it. And,
Okay.
it's not what we thought, and she's almost out. So.
Yeah. How old is your daughter?
7. She's gonna be 8 next month.
Is that the only child?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm tired. I worked,
I get
a
it.
lot of hours, man.
And hopefully we'll be out of your hair soon. So.
But I don't understand why I can't go into my home. Why am I the bad guy, not her? What if the welfare check's because of her?
And it
That's
might
why
be.
I don't understand.
That is why we talk to you
Well,
separately.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Okay,
Like,
well, crazy or
why
not.
is she? Oh my god, this is. I feel bad for these motherfuckers. Now I get it.
Did you guys have a fight tonight, or is there any reason?
No, man, we have not been fighting.
No. Have you been home, or did you?
What?
Have you been home, or you been working, or?
Okay, gone. I stopped in for 10 minutes to get some tools that I need for a job. I left here, and I went right back, finished the job, came back home, and this is my normal. I've been getting off at 8 about every night this week.
This is your normal routine, I guess?
Well, fairly. I work for myself, so it changes. Like I had to do some commercial buildings, so like I did overnight last night, partial night, at a daycare. So,
okay.
You know what I mean? So it's not like.
Yeah.
But before this, I worked 24 hours a day, round the clock for a funeral home. No one ever fucking called to ask about my family then. I was in and out 100 times a night. You know what I mean? Don't give a fuck about my family then.
Hold on. Gonna avoid the mud.
So she's in the house. She's in tears. She said she caught him doing drugs earlier today. He said if she called the police, he was gonna do whatever to her and take the baby and everything. Like, she's in their tears, literally scared of this guy. Like, nothing physical has occurred. She doesn't have any family in St. Louis, no friends. Kid goes to MRH up here.
Okay.
But
is it a baby or just a 7-year-old?
I guess just a 7-year-old. Because Tanya had her go back into the room. I never saw her, but Tanya saw her.
So, what kind of drugs did she get you, man?
She said it was like in a glass pipe, but like I guess he broke it and just like got rid of the evidence or whatever.
Okay, so nothing physical. Did he threaten her tonight?
No, he just said if you call the police, I'm gonna run away with the kid or whatever. Okay. But I guess they got their previous history.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
Let's
ever
run him for sure.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have to leave if she's scared of him.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to leave for the night.
Yeah. So, I just pulled in the driveway, backed in, and then they pull up. Now I say it is, and we finally get past all that and I give my name. Well, then I feel like I want to go in my home and see if my family's okay, because the things are here. Why? I mean, yes, sir, but why? Well, I don't know. She didn't say it wasn't him, right?
You say what?
She didn't say it wasn't him, right?
Yeah, but I mean, this gives me all the information.
Well, yeah. I mean, you get that anyway. So, okay, what were you saying? So they pulled up. Okay, so they pull up, and it's like this whole thing, because I'm asking questions, I could see where they feel like I'm being defensive or something. Well, no, I'm maybe different than other people. I want to know, like, what you're doing. Because my wife answers the door and she's got all her limbs and everything. You know what I mean? What you don't go running in the house. I'm like, whoa, that's not okay. So I got upset. I said, get the fuck out of my house. What are you doing? That's constitutional rights. You can't just. I don't believe that. And if you got a warrant, go in there, fine. You know what I mean? But you're telling me a stranger called. There's vindictive people out there, and I just don't. We're not no strangers to, just having the law presence around. I guess we've both been on different sides of it, and it's caused us a lot of problems. We got past it, and like it's been years now. So I don't want. I'm not going to just allow that to start happening again. Like I didn't go out there and do all this to and build something to have to. You know what I mean? To be fucking walked on and trampled on. I didn't move to Maplewood for that either. Let me tell you, I can get that all day long somewhere else. You know what I mean? Not Maplewood. Fuck.
Yeah, I understand.
I just feel like I don't have any problems with you guys. I've never met you guys.
I've never met you either.
All right, well, we've been here, long enough where if I was a problem, I think I'd have met you. And it pisses me off, man. So it pisses me off the whole behavior. I asked for the sergeant. She comes and she's automatically like, I'm automatically the bad guy because I'm a male, or what the fuck is that?
No, that's not.
I still don't know what's wrong with my wife. It's been 30 minutes, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Joseph,
my daughter?
Said,
like, what's going on?
Is it Joseph?
Yes.
Okay, so, like you said, when you first had contact with us and we asked you questions and stuff like that, it's the same way around, the other way around. We just need to work toward a median here. That's it. That's it. And not knowing what's going on in there.
How do we not know what's going on? I mean, we've been in here.
I don't.
But people have been in there, and I have not, and no one can tell me what's going on.
I just pulled up. That's my car.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's my car.
I know you don't, but that's how you guys play it. It's always a different head than this guy here. Because seriously, she wasn't here. Okay. So she's assuming. So hang on, you weren't here. I explained to her. She was okay. Now you pull up, and it's like, okay, everybody's been in there but me.
She got called for assistance like I did. That's it.
I asked for,
Okay. You asked for assistance?
I asked for the sergeant because they were trying to tell me that they could go in there and do whatever the fuck they want. I was like, I don't think you can, or something like to that effect, And I said, get your sergeant here because why can't I go in my own home? I didn't understand.
Okay.
It just happened in like 25 seconds. Like I don't understand. Like if I want to go in my home, it's my home. If you're here, that's fine. We can go in together. But like it's my fucking home. Like I don't understand. And I still, after all this running my fucking mouth, how's my family? You know what I mean? They could be hurt, and I don't fucking know. And it's like I'm being treated. I don't like the fact that I can't go in there because I feel like that means I must be the one that did something wrong, and I know I have not. So I'm the one that does fucking everything that's good. Period. Okay. Like there's not much help. Okay.
Okay. So, but have you been inside? I mean.
No, nothing. I pulled in.
Okay. All right.
Like,
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I backed in. It's not fair, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And, I ain't never lost with fucking family full of attorneys, and I'm not fucking happy. So.
You what?
I ain't never lost with a family full of attorneys, man, and I'm not fucking happy. I'm not fucking happy with the way this is going down. I want you to know that. Like, this isn't some fucking Joe Schmo fucking. You show my rights, and you're gonna fucking. It ain't over.
This is a welfare check. I mean, that's all that I know it is, and that's, you know.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
If a random person is worried about the welfare of a person here, and I'm not here mostly, I'm mostly working, and there's someone else here with my daughter, why am I not allowed in to see my daughter, but my wife is? Why is someone else allowed to steer? Because I feel like you're saying, I feel like you're saying that, like, now I have to wonder, like, is our marriage terrible? And like she fucking wants me out, and this is the way she's doing. You know what I mean? Like now I'm wondering. Like,
well, is it? I mean,
well, I don't know. Like I've seen real wild shit happen to my family. You know what I mean? Like I was blew my mind as a kid growing up. And
well,
stuff.
only you would know if you're married.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like I watched my mother and father happily ever after, and then her just booked the fuck off and said she was miserable one day. That blew my fucking mind as a kid. Okay,
yeah. So
I'm wanting to know, like, oh shit, is that happening to me? You know, apple didn't fall far from the tree, kind of thing. Like, so now I'm sitting here wondering on my own fucking front yard, and I can't know anything. Well, if you just say she don't want me in here, fuck, cool, man. At least I know what's going on. Like,
well, this
is my home.
Okay. Well, I mean that's not something that's cut and dry, man.
I mean,
you know.
Man? How are you?
Joseph, what's your phone number?
314-341-1234.
1234?
Yes, sir.
You got an email?
No, sir.
You employed?
So.
Me? Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to tell you. I just got filled in. So
Okay.
I don't know. Apparently something happened. I don't know to what extent.
Wow.
So
Is that what she said? My wife?
this is what
Okay,
I'm getting
okay.
from the situation.
Okay.
They talk to your wife. She's not comfortable with you being here.
That's fine. That's all I need to know, dude. You know what I mean?
That- and I got- I've
Because
been-
I ain't gotta get like attorneys right away. That's my daughter in there. My wife
No,
is
I
not
understand.
capable. You know what I mean?
No,
Take
I
care of her.
understand.
Just no, nothing. Shouldn't leave the house ever. Like she's, you know
I
what I
get
mean?
you.
She's got problems. So in here we are sticking up for a sick person, and the person that's providing is just fucking has to, you know. Now I got to get an attorney. We've done this once, and there's a great record of it.
How long ago?
We were here 1 year, so it was been. I mean, I guess about 5 years. I got all the paperwork.
What triggers?
She took off my daughter. Didn't
Okay.
even say anything. Went to Florida. Okay, that's illegal. You can't do that. I had to get the fucking police, all the bullshit involved. It was taking too long to process, and I was worried about my daughter, and I couldn't do it anymore. And so I asked them to just arrest my wife because she kidnapped me. And that was hard to do. Okay, and the woman had a heart. Like I'm sure she does. This sergeant does, and she said, "Hang on a minute, you know." And she told her, "I'm gonna come down. We're gonna send over the rest of you right now. You know, and you're going to go to jail. That's kidnapping. Can't do that." And so you know, but we've done a year of marriage counseling after that. I mean, every fucking week we spent working. You know, but it was good for us. It worked, right?
Right.
We joke all the time. We swagger back. We're crusher. You know, so it's like
I'm not
we
being bad,
care,
man.
man. You try. Well, yeah, but you have someone who's been going down farther and farther and farther in depression to the point where she's not making healthy decisions. And this is definitely one of them because now we have a situation where someone like in that state, and she's open about it, like with me. We talk about it, how she's doing. It's not well. Now that person's take over a house. She's never done anything. I mean, she's gonna fucking, and I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow because I'm gonna have an attorney and real police officers, and we're gonna get my fucking family back because that's what we did last time in about 24 hours. I'm not kidding, and she was in Florida, 24 hours back in Missouri. Okay.
I don't think she has any
it's not
plans
cheap.
on leaving the state or anything. but-
It's not the point, you know. I think if she wants to get a divorce, then she has to file for fucking divorce. She can't. She does stuff like this. She's done it before, where it doesn't make any sense. If you want me out of your life, or if you want me to come home, you could have said that. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, I've never displayed anything that would tell her that like I wouldn't respect that decision. I've actually told her at one point before COVID. I haven't said it since because it's only been tight. I could afford both house, and I said, hey, if you want to live here, you and Speak live here, I can go rent a place or whatever. You know, that's how fucking cool I am because my dad was that way. I watched him do that's how my dad was. Which I'm talking about. It's just like, you know, I'm not. I don't like that whole fucking shit where it's like I gotta be like, you don't have to manhandle or get all aggressive. But you don't have to do all this to get. You just have shit that text me that, and I could have fucking been like, okay, cool, and we would talk about it. But what she did is when she left the last time, she wouldn't even answer the phone. So here I have no kid. Okay, that I complete, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
she's
get
a great mom, she's a great fucking mother, okay?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.